Alright, y'all boys, we back with another video. So today we are going to be tackling the JP SP boss for the Hanami versus, right? So let's get right into it. We're of course going to do, the handicap selections and everything. This boss, of course, is weak to yellow, so Team Gojo is going to be phenomenal here. So first off, we're just going to be, of course, selecting our handicaps. You can follow with the same handicaps that I selected. These are probably the easiest ones. I mean, not easiest ones, but like these are probably the best ones to use to actually make it as easy as possible for you. So first off, we are just going to have, of course, HP deep down, right, for our team. That's going to be +3. Then we're going to give the boss more attack. We're going to give +3. I'm going to skip the HP. We're going to give him a little bit more tankiness, so we're going to give him +3 here. Keep going down. Give him this. That doesn't really matter too much. We'll kill the boss before then. This as well. The boss isn't going to really get to that, part, so it doesn't really matter either. And then we'll give him this as well, because that doesn't really matter as well, because we're going to, like, even if he charges his ult faster, it literally does not matter. We'll give him +3 of this. And last but not least, we'll give him a +3 of this. With all that in total, that's going to be 24, as you can see. That's going to be enough to receive all the rewards. Of course, I've already done it previously, but, of course, we're going to be showing it so that way you guys can do it as well. And yeah, obviously, don't put any buffs for your team, because if you put any of the buffs, you're going to literally lose all your score. You see, 1, that's not good. You want to make sure that you put no buffs whatsoever for your team. Right, it does help you complete it, but it also doesn't help you get the rewards from, the evaluation. You would literally only get the 30 cubes and the 15 phantom medals, and then obviously the mission rewards, which is not good. So yeah, anyways, that's basically going to be to the main team. This is going to be the main team that we're going to be using. As you can see here, we're going to have Yaga, Yaga with the memory to charge ult faster. We're gonna have Inumaki here. Then we're gonna have our Yuki. Yuki's going to have perfect sync. This is going to allow us to, of course, increase our damage output while also sustaining cursed energy. Then we have Team Gojo as our main carry, as well as non-standard, because that's probably one of his best memories to use anyways. Then we have Momo, who's going to drop in after Inumaki dies to, of course, start buffing our team, and we get that maximum damage output. Then the memory, I mean, realistically, the memory itself does not matter too much. Literally doesn't, but yeah, we have this memory on her. And then obviously this is basically going to be the team setup. Now, of course, you can use Yellow Nobara if you have dupes and you actually invested into her, rather than using Team Gojo, right? You don't need Team Gojo to do this. You can definitely do it with Yellow Nobara. But also, if you are going to have Team Gojo, try to have at least some investment into his potential. But you don't need dupes either. You don't need dupes on him. You can do it without dupes. Just need some potential investment. Anyways, without further ado, this is the team setup. Those are the handicaps. Let's get right into it and actually, tackle the boss. Alright, so even though we can debuff the boss, which doesn't really matter, the good thing about this is that the boss isn't very difficult, I guess, in terms of just killing it, just because we don't have to worry about multiple phases. I'd say the one that Global got maybe like a few months ago was definitely a lot more difficult than obviously this one. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna buff with Yaga and use the memory. I mean, naturally, why wouldn't you? You have the memory, you have Yaga, you have a curse energy regen, you might as well just do it. Then we're gonna, of course, charge our ult for our entire team. But one thing it is important, you have to have the free-to-play recollection for rare Inumaki, since it gives 100% damage reduction and it allows him to survive 1 turn, right? You want him to survive at least 1 turn, literally. So it's really important to have this memory. Luckily, it's free to play, so if you're actually playing the game, you should have it. I did forget to mention that when I was talking about the teams, but you definitely want to have this memory. Then, of course, we're going to be doing Curse Energy Regen here. Then we're going to start buffing with our Gojo. So as you can see, he's still alive. If I didn't have that memory and I only had a memory that taunted, he would most likely be dead. Literally. Anyways, we're going to buff. Then we're going to charge one more time. He should die this turn, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we're going to do some damage reduction for Yaga because he's probably more likely to die here than anybody else. Then after that, we will buff again for Gojo, and we should be chilling. And then here we're going to buff again naturally. We have our Momo in now, which is good. Then we're going to be using the memory here. We're going to buff with Momo. Then we're going to use skill 1 on Hanami here, and then we're going to buff one more time with Gojo. Then here we're going to buff. We're going to buff again. Then we're going to get the max amount of buffs from Momo. We're going to have, I think, the max amount of buffs from Yaga too. We're going to use Perfect Stink as well as the ult. And then we're going to use Gojo's ult with, of course, non-standard. Right?
Okay.
As you can see, very easy, very simple. We just buff again, we buff again, percentage of regen, and I'm pretty sure we could finish him with, of course, finish Hanami with the skill 3, right? That should be enough damage, right? So basically, that's going to be the Hanami SP battle. Very easy, very simple. Literally almost no effort whatsoever. Yeah, we just do it again and he should be dead. Yeah, I mean, no biggie. Has like 1 HP bar left, literally. Literally 1 HP bar. But yeah, Hanami SP battle, obviously 24 S rank evaluation, very simple, very easy, free to play characters essentially. I think, I mean, at this point, I consider Momo a free to play character as well, considering she's been in the standard pool for JP for quite some time now. A lot of people should have her already. If you're unlucky and you don't have her, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Just use Nanami, I guess, right? You can stall a little bit longer, I guess, in the end, and just kind of pray and do a little bit of RNG. But yeah, easy. SP Val, 24 S rank evaluation. Gojo, Yuki, Momo, Inumaki, and Yaga, most free to play characters. Obviously, not counting Gojo as our main character. And yeah, that's basically going to be, I guess you could say, the guide for it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.